So I haven't heard anybody come to me and go, "Hey, Adam, you were completely correct about the FBI, the CIA, and the State Department being intertwined into these alleged private companies like Facebook or Meta, ABC, or whatever the fuck it's called, Alphabet, right, which is Google, and Twitter, right? They have backdoor freaking access into all of your content, all of your contacts, your DMs, everything, right? But they're only using it to keep us safe, right? Not to push their narrative about Biden's failed pullout, which I told you guys, we knew he was going to fail the pullout because he's Catholic, and Catholics don't know how to fucking pull out. But the pullout in Afghanistan, that was a fucking disaster, right? Now the gas prices are going up again. Diesel was $5.75 today. $5.75. How do you think all of our stuff is delivered, right? But anyway, I get off the topic. But anyway, what I'm saying is, so they're pushing these narratives, right? Oh, the Democrats are doing this, they're doing that. Oh my God, you know, we gotta protect this person, that person, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, they're less than 1% of the population. Anyway, what I'm saying is, so you're gonna tell me that nobody is like up and well, not nobody, but most people are like, oh, whatever. If you got nothing to hide, which is stupid, right? It's none of their fucking business what you're up to, actually. Also, you know, so they were banning content, right? So if you were talking bad about the withdrawal for one, gas prices, the economy for another, you know, lack of the Democrats actually following through with anything, right? The wealth transfer up to the 1% during COVID. Now with this whatever, Build Back Better, which is big bunch of bullshit. And you know, but they're pushing those narratives, like, and they're trying to take away the stuff that is talking negative to that, or at least they were, and they still are, you know, and they're still working in, you know, hand in hand with these services. So you can't tell me that, oh, these are private businesses so they can ban anybody. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. These are governmental agencies now, or at least they're working hand in hand. So there's no fucking way that these are private entities any longer. You know, and they've been doing the same thing. Ex-CIA directors have said it before, you know, oh, we lie, cheat, and steal, ha ha ha, and they laugh about it. They're like, we teach whole courses on how to lie, cheat, and steal, you know, and so you're gonna tell me that the ideas that you have in your head, like support Ukraine, you know, just all this stuff. Oh my God, they're taking a woman's right to choose away. Kanye's a Nazi. Blah blah blah. Kylie Irving is a Nazi race. Yada yada yada. The Jewish people ain't doing nothing, but yet they take away all your shit if you talk shit, right? I mean, come on, man. These aren't your own thoughts. This is all manufactured consent, right? And they've been doing it in the papers and on the TV news for at least half a century, because I'm 52 fucking years old and I know they've been doing it my whole fucking life, right? So, I mean, we got no choice, man. We have to take the bullshit that they're saying, right, and go, okay, well, that's it. And then people just parrot that shit back out, you know. But I'm crazy now. I'm a right winger or something, because my thoughts haven't changed. I'm still against the deep state, as some people have called it, right? The CIA, the FBI, the State Department, right? Because that is the deep state, right? No matter what administration or politician that's in power, right? They're temporary, usually, unless you're in the Senate or the Congress, right? We see these useless motherfuckers. But that shit's temporary, right? Like the presidency, the administration there. I mean, at most you're gonna get 8 years, right? But all these other people in the background are all still working in these positions of power. You know, we don't see their faces a lot of time. We don't know their names a lot of time. But they're dictating what you and I can see and say. That's fucked up, you know? And I don't know what we're going to do about it, but these companies going to be broken up. And that's the one thing, you know, I think they're worried about with the Twitter deal with Elon. No, I'm not saying that I love Elon or anything like that. I don't really give a fuck. Fuck a billionaire. They can eat dicks for all I give a fuck, right? Or eat whatever the fuck they want, but I don't give a fuck about them. You know what I mean? They're not doing anything for you and I can tell you that fucking much, right? Elon, he might let out the code showing these back doors and what the CIA's been doing and the FBI and other governments around the globe. But the thing, excuse me, that I worry about with Elon is he SpaceX. You know what I'm saying? Starlink. A lot of his shit is subsidized by our government. A lot of his stuff is subsidized by our government. You know, that's why they're always fundraising. That's why they're, so he probably won't let out the open up the can of beans or can of worms, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and or spill the beans, can of worms. But he won't spill the beans or open the can of worms because he has all this other stuff riding on these government contracts, NASA contracts, all kinds of stuff to the space station, Dragon, all that stuff. You know what I mean? That's all money from us to him. He's got plenty of fucking money, But anyway, I digress. All I'm saying is these are not motherfucking private organizations, I understand you don't like Trump, or you don't like Jordan Peterson or Alex Jones, But I guarantee you there's a ton of other people that share your views that have been banned as well, I'm just, we've got to take control of our destiny, our country, our world. The 21st century doesn't have to be like the 19th and the 20th century. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be, we don't have to fund our existence with the suffering of others, And, I guess it's unpopular to believe that we're not victims, right? That we can stand up for ourselves and we can tell the powers that be, fuck off. We ain't doing this shit. I trust my neighbor, right? You know what I mean? Get to know your neighbor. Get to know a stranger. You know what I mean? I get a homeless guy who hangs out at my shop every day almost, right? And is it annoying sometimes? Sure, does, and I'm not trying to say this to degrade the guy, you know what I mean? He lives outside, Sometimes he doesn't smell the greatest, I try to get him in to get showers and get him change the clothes, wash some of the clothes that are savable that he has. I try to do all that stuff, but I can't stay up on top of that 100% either. I have children that I'm taking care of, that I'm raising, they're a little bit older, so they need a little less, but I live in a household. I wish that I could house the guy. I really would. But, like what I'm trying to say is go out of your way, get out of your comfort zone. Talk to someone you wouldn't normally talk to, I don't agree 100% with the things that, certain people say, you know what I mean? I don't have to agree 100% with you in order to agree on other things. If you're anti-war, pro-America, want to help the people, we can talk about those things, If you want to dictate what I can and can't do with my body, that's a little different, or anybody for that matter. And I'm not saying pro this or anti that. Those choices should be yours and yours alone, or whoever is in your circle, But, yeah, I mean, they're altering what we're seeing. They're altering what we're hearing, what we're able to see and hear. They're altering what we're able to say and produce and put out there, or at least they're throttling it so people don't see it. I don't know when we're going to wake up, All right, well, this video is 8.5 minutes long, They're one last thing. They're using these psyops against you and I. You know what I'm saying? And our children, right? Our parents, this and that. You know what I mean? It's dangerous. It's very dangerous to allow the military industrial complex, the oil energy companies, the packing, the meat packaging and all these different industries, and then big tech and Wall Street to run the show, to dictate what we're allowed to say, what we're allowed to do. I'm talking within the law, though. I'm not talking about anything illegal, I'm not talking about going out there and, posting swazis and saying, end this and white boy that and blah, blah. Although I guess you can say white boy, right? But anyway, that's a different story. I'm just saying, we need to look out for each other because they're not looking out for us. They're not looking out for us. They're looking out for their agenda. Just like Biden went to the Saudis and go, hey, I don't give a fuck if you guys raise the prices on on regular Americans, right? Everyday Americans, working class. But can you wait until after the midterms, please, so we don't look like fucking douchebags? Diesel's at $5.75 today, right? Gas is upwards to, it's almost $4 now. Well, mid-grade and super are well over $4. You know, almost up to $5. You know, and regulars like $3.79. That's $3.80 to those of you who can't count. I'm just saying, man. All right, this video is way too fucking long. Ain't nobody gonna watch it. But hey, again, like, subscribe, and share, motherfuckers. God damn, man. Who the fuck do I gotta blow around here in order to get you to like, subscribe, and share? Not that you're gonna make it this far in the video anyway, so this is gonna fall on deaf ears. Peace. Have a great day, everybody. Love you, man. Peace.